We're running just a few minutes late behind, but we're about to get started.
Hey.
Hello. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Good to have you.
You too. Hey, you don't sound that bad.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm getting better.
I cannot see you.
I don't have my camera on yet.
Are we streaming? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've been live.
This is live.
We've been live for 18 minutes.
We've not. I just got here.
I go live at 10 till every time. There's one day when we have a lot of people busting down the doors to get in here. We'll have to.
I'm sure that's going to happen very soon.
I said one day. Oh.
Guess what I'm not going to forget?
What?
Now recording.
Hey, thank God. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't anticipate this being very long because...
Yeah.
And
I've talked more today than I have been talking in a while. I'd prefer that. I appreciate that. And I got to stay up a little bit later.
then let's just get right to it. All right. We're on 70.
Welcome in, chatters, by the way. If you're new to Highwind Herald, keep in mind we don't interact with chat while we're recording. So if you're saying something to us... So right now, Walking Dead Man. Hi, Dave. If you're saying something to us, and we're not replying, we're not angry. We just don't do that during podcast episodes.
We might be angry. It just might not have anything to do with you.
It just might not have anything to do with
I don't even know. I don't even look at chat because I'm just here. So I don't.
A second.
I'm not actually in the chat anyway.
Before we get started, actually, it doesn't matter. I was about to say I don't want it in the episode, but I guess the whole VOD goes on YouTube. I've got to put chapstick on my nose. Because I've blown my nose so much this weekend that it's the tip of my nose is chapped.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, and my lips are not red, guys. Or no, they are red. It's not lipstick. It's chatness.
Didn't get what you were trying to say there.
I promise.
Are you ready? Now that you've got your nose chapstick done.
You're gonna have a lot of
Get
that
the coughs out of the way.
Look,
I've been a lot lazier about editing these lately, so if you could keep those coughs to a minimum.
I'm gonna try my best, man.
That's not the way to go.
It's been bad. I'll try my best.
All right. Saw you do it again. Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 79. How are you doing? Man, I feel like I haven't spoken to you in forever.
Hey, it has been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, you canceled on me like 2 weeks in a row.
Was it 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
I know I canceled last week.
Oh, I remember.
I know I canceled last week because it was like... Oh, because it was... Last week was a stupid reason.
I've been just running it. Yeah, last week was a stupid reason.
The week before last is
I agree.
I
agree last week was a stupid reason.
Hey, I needed it to happen. I got one awesome YouTube video out of that. It's my best performing YouTube video in over a year.
The reason the week before that was okay. Congratulations on your YouTube video, by the way. I realized.
I bet your eyes rolled in the back of your head when I said that. You were like,
"It did. They did." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I may or may not have complained a little bit. I was like,
"Sorry,
he's the one made me do this, and he's canceling for that."
I had to, man.
You couldn't wait an hour to do that.
It was too. I couldn't because the queues are 6 hours.
Oh God. Anyway, I realized. So I did a solo episode, and it was kind of just me going over my impressions of the patch. For Final Fantasy 14.
Are you forgetting the trivia question?
No, I just want to say this really quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just kind of got off topic. I ended up naming the last 2 episodes very similar. Like, one was Island Getaway and other stuff, and the other one was just Island Getaway. And how I didn't catch that, I don't know, but there you go. So that was 77 and 78.
Whatever.
Anyway, yeah, you're right. I kind of got a little ahead of myself. I've got a trivia question for you. I couldn't remember if it was my week or your week, so I just went ahead and got one, and It's pretty easy, I think. It's a low ball. I think you can do it. Are you ready?
That means I'm definitely not ready.
In Final Fantasy VII, who is Marlene's dad?
Barrett. Wow, that one was easy.
And incorrect. Sorry. I guess I
Oh.
should say biological
Who
father.
knows?
You meet him in the story.
I haven't played that game soon enough to remember who her dad is.
Every time I give you ones I really think, like, okay, when I say these are low balls, I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I really do think I'm giving you easy ones.
Who is it? I don't remember at all. I don't even
So
remember.
his name's either Dean or Dine.
I don't
guess,
remember
depending
that
on-
even slightly.
on
I'm a
how you
fake
say it.
fan. I've got to play that game again.
He's the one other character with a gun arm
Oh, I
two
remember that
in the
part
whole
now.
game.
Bro, I forgot all about that whole part.
Yeah.
I gotta play that game again.
The prison part. Yep. Well, there you go.
I gotta play
Yep.
that game again. Oh my god.
Literally, okay, so it was 5 minutes ago. And I was sitting upstairs and I'm like, I forgot to look up whose trivia it is. I need something off like quick. And that just for some reason popped in my head. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So, man, how have you been? For those of you who don't know, Soloist here is sick. He's been
very sick all weekend. I was looking so forward to my long Labor Day weekend, and I woke up Saturday, and I'm not going to sound dramatic. I get sick a lot with what I do for a living. I get sick a lot, but I woke up Saturday thinking it was my last day on Earth. I
started looking for a new co-host.
I felt like death. Like
they got the bad news that he was going to recover.
The bad news it's been so bad that like I will wake up in the middle of the night and not be able to go back to sleep because my sinuses hurt so bad, and I've been having such weird cold sweats where like I can touch my forehead and it's freezing, but I'm just sweating like crazy.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better today. Right now it's just my sinuses in my ears, so
People are so excited. This is the Final Fantasy content they tuned in for.
Yeah, my energy is back, but I've not been able to do anything but like I'll
and believe it or not, that's unrelated to why he canceled on me last week.
That is unrelated completely. I was not sick, but I will play some stuff at my computer for like 30 minutes and then lay down on the couch and just sleep.
Yeah. Well, has any of that stuff, I mean, I know what you've been playing mainly, but has any of that stuff been any Final Fantasy 14 or anything like that?
No.
Dude, I have pulled a U with this patch in that I have done maybe 2 MSQ quests.
What?
Yeah, I have done 2. I haven't finished it. I did the first one, the dungeon, and that's like it.
I'm really interested to get in there. Maybe like tomorrow
I'll
get in there and do the MSQ because I was really liking where that was going.
Me too. It's not that the MSQ is not interesting. It's that I have not left that island sanctuary.
Oh,
like I'm so
that's
addicted. My island. Oh, I've been in there a lot. I mean, I've been playing the game constantly, but my island sanctuary is halfway through rank 9. There's 10 ranks, so I've almost got it maxed out. So
whoa, I've not touched it.
Mine's so nice now. And yeah, so I haven't done MSQ. I have been capping my tombstones, so my play has basically been going back and forth between doing the roulettes to get that and doing some front lines, doing okay on my PvP. But yeah, I just haven't touched MSQ.
Well,
and I don't know what's wrong with me.
That is a me thing to do. See, if you really want to pull a me, wait until the next expansion's announced and then just do it all.
I won't make it that
But
far.
honestly, on Final Fantasy's topic, I did download 10 through my PS Plus thing on my PS5.
Really?
I've not started it yet, but as soon as I'm like ready to sit down on my couch and play a game, that's my name. I've been really wanting to replay 10. I don't know why, because
it's like a personal experience, or are you going to record your journey?
A personal experience. I want to record other games. I want to record the Pixel remasters for our YouTube channel, not that. I want that to be because 10's a game that I've complained about a lot in the years recent, and it's also like I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and it's just really special, and I want to play it again so I can get those complaints out of the way.
Yeah, part of me also wants to play it again. It's been a couple of years. I don't know why I've been feeling that way.
I don't know. It's just something about I've never played the new version where the sphere with the new sphere grid and everything.
Well, the remastered version, I think, is just kind of nice. I mean, you got, it's, no, you don't care as much, but you got achievements, trophies. That's always nice for me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a nice package.
Yeah,
that
I really
10-2 HD remaster.
I've been really in the mood for a Final Fantasy single player game, like not 14. I've been really wanting to replay one of the single player entries, one of the mainline entries, and for some reason, other than 9, the one that sticks out to me the most is screaming. Well, 9's always screaming that. That's why I said other than 9. The one that is just screaming, "Play me as 10," and I don't know why.
10's a great
I
place to
don't
start.
know why. It's just so. Even like games like 8, I really need to play.
Yeah.
I've never beaten 8. I should want to play 8, but 10. I don't even think 8's bad. I just say that because it's funny, but like. And
yeah,
I
laugh every time.
I know, right? I want to play 8, but it's just something about 10, and I just want to go and see is like, do I really think these things I'm complaining about are bad, or am I either remembering it wrong or just feeding into propaganda online?
I can't believe someone thinks 10 is bad. I just don't.
I don't think if anyone
kind of
thinks
negativity in my life.
If anyone thinks 10 is bad, I don't understand why. I'd love to ask you why. I can understand complaints with it for sure, but thinking it's bad is just ridiculous.
Yeah, maybe you should give 10 another try.
I still love it. I never didn't love it. Don't get me wrong. But
speaking of games that most people love, I still cannot bring myself to finish 6, man.
I can't believe it. It's your last game in the series.
I know, and my goal was to have it beat by this weekend, and it's not going to happen. So I'm pushing that goal to the end of the year.
Oh, that's a dramatic push.
Well, okay. So transition time. The reason it was this weekend was because by the time this episode drops, Soloist and I will be on our way to Chicago for Distant Worlds, as long as he hasn't died from this cough yet. So my goal was to have all of the Pixel remasters beat before Distant Worlds. And then I hit the midpoint of 6, and I don't know if it was burnout or something, but I just put it down, and I haven't been back. So
that Pixel remaster burnout hit you hard.
Well, I did play 5.5 games.
It's going to be like my 14 burnout. You're not going to want to go back for a long time.
No, I bet you anything I'm playing it on Sunday.
Probably.
I bet you anything after
unless they play the opera, which you
opera.
hate, then you'll not play it for another year.
Okay, I don't hate the opera. It's just way too long.
I just think it's so funny. The last time we went to Distant Worlds, they said we can't not play the opera, and everyone cheered, and you whispered, "Yeah, you can."
You actually can.
You cannot. I love the opera too, but like when I'm there live, I guess it's really, I do too, and I hate to say that because it's really impressive on the vocalist end.
Oh,
but it's
it's
just not fun to sit there and listen to it all that long.
Yeah, my mind drifts, but yeah, so I'm betting that come Monday, I will probably be playing it again.
I might download a Pixel remaster and play it if we're all gonna be playing them in the car. Your daughter will probably be wanting to play with me the whole time.
Hey, you got games on your phone?
She'll be like, "Hey, Uncle, hey,
yeah,
hey."
So like, we'll be up there in Chicago at Distant Worlds.
It's gonna be such a good time.
We have custom t-shirts, polos, really.
We'll take selfies for the Twitter page.
Amazing wife made for us. So we're gonna be dweebs and matching shirts, I guess, unless you don't wear yours.
It cannot be worse than the time we wore full suits.
Okay, you go to the opera house. You wear a nice clothes.
I understand. I did it too. Hey, we both.
Every other time. Now I get it. It was like a Final Fantasy. When you go to see an orchestra, you look nice. That's just what you do.
The funniest thing was that a guy in a pullover and khaki shorts walks up to us and goes, "This your all's first one?"
He did. Here's the thing. And this is going to make me sound super pretentious, okay? I understand.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, you dress nice when you go to an orchestra. When you go to a live performance of that type, you dress nice. I still, to this day, just think everybody there was underdressed.
Except for the cosplayers. Cosplayers looked sick.
Well, there's a way
We
you
should
go.
cosplay.
You dress nice or you cosplay. You don't go in a short. You don't go in jorts, man.
What did we wear
You
last?
don't-
Last time didn't we wear a button up and
I
like
just
slacks?
wore a button up. Yeah, I mean, something I
Yeah,
would wear
I mean,
into
we
the
looked
office
fine, too,
when
yeah.
I used to do that. So,
Yeah.
and then we fit in a little bit more, but still felt a little wrong for me. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I know that makes me sound pretentious, and I don't go to orchestras all the time, so that's just my perception of them. But
Yeah. Well,
especially when you have to sit through a 20-minute opera.
in my experience of going and playing in orchestras, yes, people do dress like that. You're right. I mean, it's etiquette. They teach you that it's etiquette. But I guess it's something about it being like a gamers union, gamers meetup.
Nerds.
They probably don't even bunch of nerds. Bet you all play Final Fantasy, you weebs.
Probably sit around and talk about it on Tuesday night.
Nothing better doing a Tuesday.
Not really.
What's worse,
But yes.
though? Talking about it or listening to it?
Oh, on a
I'm just kidding.
Friday.
Listen to it, please. Please listen to
You
it.
got nothing better to do on a Friday than listen to us talk. We appreciate your patronage, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. We'll be going up. We've got our hotel reservations already, taken care of. Everything's good to go. So it's going to be a good time. This will be 3, right? 3 for us.
This is our third
Okay.
one.
Twice in Chicago, right?
Yes, and I'm excited about it being back in Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago was nice.
I've not
Guess
been to
what?
Chicago since the last time.
Yeah, and we got better seats than last
Are
time.
we going back to that Nutella bar?
I don't know. Do you want to?
That place was really good.
So my wife has another place she'd like to try out. It's like a marshmallow place or
Oh.
something. So my wife goes out with us. She does not go to the concert, but she always goes with us when we go out of town, places like this, just so she can get out of town too. And she always finds some real fun place for us to go. Like last time it was the Nutella place, and this time she wants to go to a marshmallow place.
That sounds
And
wonderful.
then so we might do a little sightsee stuff because
Well,
we are going to have our daughter
so
with
this-
us too, so
the
she might like the bean.
the topic of this episode, I'm guessing, is just our hype for the trip. At this point.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
next week we're reviewing the trip. So I'm
Absolutely.
sorry, you're getting 2 weeks
Um,
of Distant Worlds back to back
So like
here.
we're going down there on a Friday.
Yeah,
Our concert's on a Saturday,
Saturday night. Yep,
and then we're coming back Sunday.
yep.
So what are we doing?
Yeah,
What are we doing Friday when we get there?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Just getting there and
At some point, I'm getting a deep dish pizza because
oh,
I lived in Chicago for 6 months. Okay,
And
it was
didn't
it was a short stint, 6 months. But my God, I love their pizza.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
like-
down.
It's so good. So one night we're getting pizza,
I'm down.
and if I can find myself a hot dog, listen, I'm gonna hit every stereotypical Chicago thing because I miss it. Like I was only there for 6 months, but for some reason I fell so in love with Chicago. It is one of my favorite cities. I lived in Atlanta for a year. I hate that place. No offense to Atlanta. It was just way too hot for me. Okay, it was just way too
Humid.
hot. God, I melted in Atlanta.
Oh.
And I was there during the summer.
Oh,
It just wasn't.
I'm
for
so
me.
stupid. You said Atlanta, and I was thinking Cincinnati.
No, Atlanta.
Okay.
But yeah, there's something about there was something about Chicago I just absolutely loved, and I can't wait to go back. I miss their pizza so much. And
I've never
so,
had
yeah.
a deep dish pizza.
Really? You didn't have one? We're
When
gonna
we-
have to correct
When we
that.
moved you into Chicago, you all had it, and I didn't try it. I thought it looked gross. But I was also a stupid, like,
What
13-year-old.
is wrong with you?
I was a very
yeah.
dummy.
So last time we checked out Distant Worlds, it was Columbus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
a good time,
A
too.
little bit of. Well, that was a good time too. Okay, quick tangent. Okay, quick tangent. Last time we went to Columbus to see Distant Worlds, we went to this cool little bar right
Oh,
after
yeah.
the show. What was the name of that bar?
16-bit.
16-bit. It was so much fun. We met some people that we went to the show with. We didn't go to the show with them, but they went to the show. We went to the show. We met up. And then we just ended up hanging out. It
That
was
was
great.
so great.
So much fun. I do think that we might check out. Okay, I'm speaking for you, but I thought maybe we'd get a drink after the show. because the people we're with will be in bed anyway.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we could get a drink. Maybe we
So,
can meet some more people. Which would be great.
Normally we don't talk to chat during podcast episodes, but Dinkins just said Bro 16-bit is awesome when they're a few months back. It is awesome. And that's what we're talking about. Like,
it is
meeting up with those guys too, that we literally, it was so cool. Like Final Fantasy's just bringing those people together.
It was.
It's kind of cool.
And they had an old Nintendo, and you started a Final Fantasy 1 save.
Solo has said had a few Blue Moons, his favorite drink, and he was feeling a little goofy. So I went on the big TV. Everyone's playing like on this TV. N64, they're playing Smash Bros. Super Nintendo, someone's doing like a speed run of Donkey Kong. Here I am at this table of 4 nerds making a Final Fantasy 1 playthrough on NES, and I named all of the characters cuss words. And
we were real mature.
I'm sitting here giggling about it. And I think I did one battle and set the controller down.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so crazy too is just thinking about that game versus the Pixel remaster.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, how different they are.
Yeah.
You know my favorite thing about Soloist is though, when he's had a little too many Blue Moons, is he just starts buying.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
bought you a lot. I do remember.
Great.
And I forgot to close my tab.
Yeah. And this is actually the tangent I wanted to take. We ended the night by shutting the place down, playing Turtles in Time.
What an iconic night.
Yeah. You're coming up Thursday, right?
Yeah.
You're playing Cowabunga Collection with me.
I might get there a little late, but yeah.
I don't care.
You're
playing Cowabunga Collection with me.
Ready.
Look, Distant Worlds, some kind of Turtle arcade game. That's how our lives
how it
go.
works.
Okay.
I want to play Turtles in Time. It's a great game.
Well, they have both versions on there, the Super Nintendo and the arcade version.
Oh, does it have cheats?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't beat some of these games without cheats.
Yeah.
They're built in.
Oh,
you just push a button, it's like, which cheats do you want? And I'm like, oh, thank God.
Infinite lives, please. Hey,
well, the arcade ones usually just have a button you push to put more coins in.
These are always super fun trips. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you're going to be there, shoot us a DM on Twitter or something. Maybe we can just meet up and say hi. Yeah, because we're super famous. You really want our picture.
Hey, no, we're gonna be super famous when people see us wearing podcast on our shirts, and they're gonna be like,
what the hell? What's that?
No,
I'm gonna be like, you've not heard of the best Final Fantasy podcast on the planet.
They're gonna be up there on stage and be like, the next song we're gonna play is in tribute to the Highwind Herald Podcast. No, they're gonna play our theme song.
Oh, our theme song.
That little copyright-free thing from YouTube.
Sure.
They're gonna show clips of us up there.
Well, they could because it's copyright-free.
They're gonna show my epic 14 Warfront gameplay.
They'll show that really cheesy intro we did last time we did the
Oh,
hangout.
Dude, that's iconic. That's iconic.
We rehearsed that.
That was iconic.
We are so lame.
Oh, no, that was great.
What is wrong with us?
There's nothing lame about that. That was great.
Oh, man. So I'm getting real excited. At the odds of someone listening to this that might actually be there, small. But if you are, sure. We might grab a drink afterwards. Let's just hang out,
That'd be awesome.
So, cool. But yeah, I'm super excited. Next week, we will do kind of like a review breakdown. Spoiler, it'll probably be us talking about how great it was.
I don't plan to go get disappointed. All I plan to happen is that I will leave this concert and Distant Worlds will be the only thing I'm listening to for the next 5 months.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love it.
You go in with an open mind the first time. By the third time, you kind of know what to expect. So I'm not expecting to be disappointed here.
God,
so
no.
What I am expecting, honestly, is to enjoy it more. Because at this point, there's 5.5 games I hadn't played before. Like, I've heard the music, but it didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
So now when they play those 4 and 5 songs, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah.
See, the only 2 on my list that have not been checked off is 8 and 13. But I still know all the 8 tracks,
Well, those 8 tracks are good.
They are.
The
like
ones they play. The Oath. Ugh.
You can't not know the 8 tracks. They're iconic. 13 tracks, I know, like, the battle theme. That's kind of good.
Yeah, Fang's theme.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that one of the ones
I
they do?
won't feel any connection to that. I don't know. That's
one of the ones they do, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they need to play more 9 music. I swear they criminally don't do enough 9 music every time.
They always do more 8, and it just always
They
makes
need
me
to
so
do.
happy.
They need to do the Festival of the Hunt, and if they always
That's a
do.
good
You're
one.
Not Alone. They always do it.
Yeah.
It's the best one. I swear to God.
No, I don't think so. Melodies of
Melody.
Life. Isn't
They've
that a
never done
9?
that one.
That's 9 though, right?
Yeah, they've never done that.
That's the best 9 song that they've got.
I have a lot
That
of
song
this.
just-
I hearing "You're Not Alone." That's my favorite gaming moment of all time. Like
I just
it'll
really love-
even if it's performed on a recorder that's been like stepped on, it'll still be my favorite. It is my favorite gaming moment ever.
Is
You're
that the
Not
one
Alone.
where like everyone slowly joins him through that like battle gauntlet?
Yes,
Okay.
that is.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good moment.
That's so good. I need to play
That's a
that
good
game
moment.
again. Okay,
Until Quinna comes in, you're like, "God, what a joke."
no, Quinna comes in and you're like, he eat food everywhere thanks to Zidane. You get to eat all
Is there a
sorts
point
of
in that
food.
game where you have to get Quinna?
Yes.
Or are they totally optional? Okay.
You have
so
to get
they're not-
Quinna to take that secret hidden path to the Forgotten
Okay.
continent because
So it's
in
just
Keith
optional to
Marsh.
get them early.
Yes.
I kind of wondered about doing a playthrough of some of the older games where you just don't get the optional characters because I want to see what happens. Because there's times I feel like in 7 when both Yuffie and Vincent kind of have, but I guess maybe it's side story. But I feel like, wow, how would you do this without that character?
Vincent's kind of easy to miss, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. You have to
Yeah.
know to go open that treasure chest. You
It's-
have to decode it.
That was one thing I did not like about playing 7 my first time is because I got so nervous about missing Vincent. I didn't miss anybody, but I didn't really care about
Yeah.
missing Yuffie. 6 has a ton of characters you can miss.
That's only in the second half, though, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
getting-
it's been pretty straightforward so far.
Getting Go-Go feels like a glitch. It's like downright
Not to
stupid.
let you know. I do expect that I'll be playing that within the next week, so
Yeah, you gotta beat it. It's so good.
we'll see. I know. I just want to. Okay, I definitely want to have it beat before 16 comes out. I'll just keep kicking the can down the road.
Phew, I cannot wait for 16. Like, I
Yeah,
love
same.
14 a lot, but I'm sick of it being the only thing to be hyped for. I mean, we got Stranger of Paradise too, but I just want 16 so bad.
Final Fantasy is always kind of a slow. There's always long
It
time
didn't-
between entries.
It used to not
Wow.
be like
True.
7, like 8, 9, and 10. Like,
Yeah.
9 barely
And
got
11,
any time to
like,
be
they're, like,
out.
all- Yeah. But I mean, here lately. But Square Enix as a company is still producing quite a few RPGs.
Live Alive is out.
So,
I really want to get
yeah.
Live Alive.
Harvestella, is that one too? That's
Harvestella.
coming
There's a
out?
lot of games that just aren't Final Fantasy they're making.
Or Spoken, right? That
Or
one's coming
that's
out
coming
next
out.
year.
I
Yeah.
don't remember. But we
I think it
also
got
have Triangle Strategy. It's supposed to
Which
be,
I still haven't played.
which I still think is a very dumb name, but it does look
Yeah.
really good.
Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy.
It is. I mean, that is
Just
what the
is what
game
it
is. It's
Yeah.
a
Triangle
strategy game with-
3.
based
yeah.
on a triangle. So, like, what
Right,
else do you
so-
want? It's more accurate
We
than
named
Final
this-
Fantasy.
Well, yeah. Final Fantasy's got a nice ring to it, though.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, this trip's gonna be good. So next week we will be talking even more music. We'll know what this set list was, so we'll go over that, and if there was any unsurprised guests and just the atmosphere, and shout outs if we do run into anybody, of course. And we'll see if we can get Soloist to buy me some more drinks.
Hey,
And maybe we can hint and remind him that he didn't give me anything for my birthday and get him to buy me something at the show.
how do you know I didn't get you anything for your birthday? We've not seen each other.
Well, I haven't seen my
Spoiler alert, I
sister.
will be buying him something at the show. That was my plan.
So, first of all, it's just because I know you. I've known you for your entire life.
True.
I'm just teasing.
You're...
But yeah. So I'm excited. Speaking of excited, I do want to tease something that I've been working on. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, but I've been working really hard on something, and it's
Mhm.
actually like a spinoff, kind of like it's gonna be a separate show from this podcast. So I think I'm getting close to where I may be comfortable announcing what it is, but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm really excited about that. I've been working really hard on it, and hopefully it's something that we can actually get off the ground But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun little thing that I've got planned. So we'll see. But yeah, so that should be coming in the next month or so, at least the announcement of what I'm talking about. And then there will be some more legwork. I'll actually need some community input in order to do this as well.
You hear that, guys? Call to arms.
So yeah, but more details specifically on what I'm talking about once I get it to a place to where it's ready to like be presented. So, but yeah, I'm excited. You should be excited too because it's cool.
It is cool. Hey, I gotta
cool
say,
anyway.
He's been sharing it with me.
I think
it is actually freaking impressive.
So
the amount of brain power that's gone into this.
I have put in a lot of brain power. I have been working on this probably harder than I've worked at actual work.
It is really impressive.
So yeah, hopefully it's something that you listeners would be interested in. And like I said, once I announce what it is, you'll understand why we need some community input on this. So, but the idea being it will be not part of this podcast necessarily, but under the podcast network and a separate show. So
Highwind Herald is branching. We're letting our wings expand,
spreading those one wing. I can't make it work.
It may be one-winged, but baby, we're an angel.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice. Well, man, I know you're feeling bad. I don't really have too much else to say tonight. I'm just excited. If we just keep talking, I'm just going to keep hyping up the show that we haven't seen yet. So,
well, I mean, it's safe to do that, though, because they're fantastic performers.
They are.
I want to play with them one day. Like, it's fantastic. Very, very good.
That should be, like, your goal. You should just, like, do it.
I mean, I don't want to say this in a braggy way, because for those who don't have context, I have a degree in music. I literally could show up and sight read most of the music they're playing. Like, I have the ability to.
Well, it's not even just having to sight read it. You know the song. So
yeah,
even,
true.
You know, that's your sight reading and know it.
Yeah,
so it's probably even easier.
It's just a part of getting networked. I don't know. Make the podcast huge and then start.
You should just take your trumpet and we'll get there early. You'll set up outside and you just start playing some songs. And then they'll be like, hey, you know what? We're down this. And you'll be like, yo, man, I can play that. And they'll be like, you're in.
You're in. Dude, let's do it. Worst comes to worst, we'll make some street cash.
Yeah, sure. Exactly.
And people be like, this ain't New Orleans. Oh,
nope,
man.
It's Chicago.
We would get shot.
Stop playing that stupid horn.
On one end, you hear, stop playing that stupid horn. On the other end, you say, I'm not saying it. Never mind. Never mind. Not on the podcast.
So,
I'm not making that joke.
So you should do it. You should do it. That's the plan.
It's going to be a good time. I can't wait.
Definitely going to be a good time. And then I think we're back. We've had a little bit of a content interruption here lately, but there's like sickness and unexcusable absences.
I ain't gonna front. It was not excusable.
But I think we're back with a nice little content pace now. Did end up missing our hangout last week or last month, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll make it up. So, but yeah. And you know what? I do think we should have an island party.
That'd be great.
My place looks great now.
We'll invite a few people over. We'll do that next month and then just start having.
Yeah, we should. You can only have a couple, but yeah, I think it'd be fun. But anyway, man, I think with that, I think we can close this one out and let you go rest your vocals a little bit.
Appreciate it.
You know, I also rest your vocals because maybe they need a singer, like a backup singer.
That I can't do.
Oh, you could at least do the oh.
I could do that in a song, but if they ask me to do the opera, I'm not doing the opera.
Was that 4 notes enough to get us shut down for using their music?
No. You have to be able to sing it real well.
Hey, that was okay.
Hey, now, that was just hurtful.
All right, man. You got a link tree. You don't have to say this stuff anymore.
Thank God. Use that link tree, people.
Yep. But if you want to look up the show, you can go to Highwind Herald at Twitter. I've been very slow with making tweets lately because I've also been busy. But I will have you know, I have been busy working on the thing I was just teasing. So there's been a lack of tweeting lately, but I've put all that extra time into working on what I've been working on.
Yeah.
So
The
sorry.
podcast is not dying down. There's just a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on.
Yeah. We've been a little busy, and I've been working on that other thing. So yeah, no, definitely we're not going anywhere. We got nothing else to do.
This is fun.
But if you want to follow me specifically, I do tweet more just my own stuff because I talk about more than just Final Fantasy. That's at Wolfkins. And we also have our website, highwindherald.com, or you can send us an email, highwindherald@gmail.com. Send us an email, send us a DM if you want to get in touch with us. So yeah, that's about it for me this week.
I'm done too.
Man, I'm stoked.
Yeah, we got good stuff coming up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. That'll be it for this week.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you
Those
in
of you on
Chicago.
YouTube.